third hole. It's about 6:30 in the morning, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 27 degrees Celsius, roughly. We are on the Buffalo blower this morning. I'll show you how this bad boy works. We also have our backpack blower, and you can pretty much guess what we're doing. We're blowing off anything on the cart paths or on the course itself. I'm trying to make it look as nice as possible. The fairways are looking awesome, and the tee boxes are as well. The greens, probably a week away from being absolutely perfect, but we're gonna get this place looking good and make sure the members have a lot of fun today. So let's get after it. Okay, so you can see right here, this was obviously thicker grass. When it was mowed this morning, there was clumps of it there and there. Over here, we're just going to want to blow that, thin it out so the grass underneath it can breathe. This isn't really a bad spot, but I think it's a good spot to just kind of show you what I'm trying to do here. All right, so just get this kind of more spread out. So this device is remotely controlled, believe it or not. Let's grab our remote control. Those aren't my cigarettes, by the way. What we want to do is just turn it on. Let's see, just give it a little tap to get the lights going on this thing. All right, now that it's turned on, you can use your remote and you can turn the head of it. So, see? Just like that. And you want to angle it down towards where you're trying to blow. Just like that. That's all you're doing. And you can see the grass starting to wiggle. And then obviously to give it more juice, it's just the rabbit or the turtle. You can hear it getting faster behind me. I just wanted to show you how crisp these tee boxes are starting to turn out. They are awesome, man. The verticutting did wonders for it. They look beautiful. So sometimes in the morning before we run the blower and disturb anybody in the early hours, we just want to go around picking up some debris, which we did. And we'll throw this into that big pile. And then usually at the end of the day, someone will come around with the kind of the big tractor here, push it all nicely back into there. But this is where we keep our sand, mulch, divot sand in the back of the shop. So yeah, now that we've cleaned up some debris, we'll dump it, get back out there and clean up some cart paths and whatever else we see. In case you're new to a golf course, this is your diesel and regular gas. You use it to fill up the machines. Don't ever use it to fill up your personal vehicle. It's a good way to get you fired. There are superintendents and assistant superintendents where they are given an allowance for basically gas. They can use it. So if you ever see them using it, don't like question it or try to turn them in or anything. It is in their contract that they essentially get free gas, at least at some of the places that I've worked. But for us on the grounds crew, unless you're filling up machinery, don't think you can come here and get free gas. That's a no-no. Not sure if you guys can see that. Rainbow. Sweet. Okay, so that little spot we did back there really didn't justify using this big machine. It just wasn't, called for. But I just wanted to show you how it worked. So this little clumping that we have going on in these 3 spots, this you can honestly take a rake or you could hand blow it, which is what we're gonna do. Okay, you've seen this before. Just a little tip to everyone. So this little lock button here, turning it to high, low, whatever, that won't engage unless the throttle down here is like that. So if you have it all the way up like this, then this just kind of, it doesn't lock, you see? Turn it back down, now you can lock it. Just in case you're having a hard time starting it. I'm way downtown. That didn't break nearly as much as I thought. They're rolling well though. Good morning. All right. Guess he doesn't like me very much. That's okay. Ooh, golf ball. Sweet. So for like a little patch like that, no need to get your equipment out and stuff. It's just not time effective. You see a little clumping, come over it with your foot, break it up, use your hand, break it up, and move on. See a little turtle. Hello, good morning. He's fresh out of the water. Not really budging. Hey, Bubba. Whoop. So it's things like this, plastic, that could harm our turtle friend. We want to pick all that stuff up that we see on the course. We're just trying to get this waste area cleaned up. This is the other thing that we're using, just a little sand throw and a rake. This isn't really a bunker, it's just kind of a, like I said, a waste area, but it constantly has stuff in it that we need to blow back into the woods. So here's a good example on the 7th tee where we'll just use our backpack blower. If you come over here just off the cart path, you can see where the mowers have left some pretty big clippings that will kill the grass if we lay unattended. So this is just enough to warrant the handheld blower. So we'll get this knocked out. Much more presentable. Everything's spread out, grass can get some sunlight, water. Even though this isn't our job today, I noticed there were some tees up here. We can collect those. She's looking good. Tough little par 3, this one. Our paths are looking clean. Thank you. I'm not doing the bunkers, but those are looking beautiful. We're gonna try a long bomb. Oh my goodness. Got the roller behind me, as you can see. I just wanted to update you on the 9th tee box. So it got its first cut. It's receiving plenty of water. It's brown, but it's gonna bounce back and it's gonna match the front there. But this is just 2 weeks in. Just wanna show you the progression. Probably gonna be hand watered a couple times today, get it greened up. We're actually doing pretty well on clippings. We have had a lot of rain. I'm just not noticing that much clumping around a lot of the tee boxes there is, but otherwise it's a lot more manual hand blowing than it is with the big industrial blower, which is good. But the greens are looking so good after just a couple weeks of verticutting, aerating, verticutting the fairways, aerating the greens. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you the start sequence one more time. This should be off. We can turn it to on. have a nice big patch here to clean up. So this is where we can use our industrial blower, blow all this off, make it look nice. By the way, whenever you're in transport with this thing, have it pointed up, just because it goes side to side, right? And you don't want to knock into anything. So I just always leave it up like that. Got that knocked out, but we are out of lemonade, my friends. Headed back to the shop real quick. All right, we have that injustice rectified, all filled up. Little review on the hats. Pretty good, I like them. Pretty nice. I'm gonna try to get one so I can give it away like someone suggested. Still working on that though. Anyway, this is the beautiful number 11. Looking crispy, looking good. We'll get the cart pass blown off, see if we see any clumping or anything. Golfers are starting to hit the course. Private lesson going on right over there. So we're gonna have some company out here. So these are the black teas on number 12. This is a zoysia blend that they're trying out just to see if it's something that the members like. The problem is this is not a true turf grass. It's not designed for golf. And it is heavily top dressed, watered, but it's just not, I don't think it's gonna work. You can be the judge of it. So we'll see. Yeah, but this is zoysia, non-turf grass, just as a test area. But I think they'll probably end up ripping it up and putting in Celebration Bermuda like you see up here. So something like this, where we stumbled across one of our mowers, has kicked a bunch of clippings over here onto the path. We could either use the big boy or just the handheld blower. Really up to you. I'm going handheld for this. Get it looking nice. Much cleaner. So you can see it's beautiful skies over here, some cumulus clouds. We look over here, that doesn't look good. The wind is kind of into us, meaning that's coming our way. Possibly contains a little lightning. We are gonna err on the side of caution, trend back towards the shop, blow off what we see, but just keep our eyes on the radar. There are golfers out here, so I don't know if they'll sound a horn if it gets too close, but we'll just keep an eye on it. There's a little girl over there practicing her chipping with her father. I just warned them that this might contain a little eccentricity and just to be careful. But they're out having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Okay, we got this cart path done. We're only through 14, but I'm gonna make the executive decision of heading back towards the shop. I do see precipitation actually falling over that area. The alarm has not gone off. But we just want to be careful. Looking at the radar, there's definitely lightning in there. We'll see how long this lasts as far as a delay. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it started off such a beautiful day. There's so many golfers here. This is kind of a bummer, but better to be safe than sorry. See you back at the shop.